Run May.
Wherever crowds gather,
A name that's both new and familiar.
I thought Member 4, Poka Kakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members.
You're back!
Of course! This is a summit between three geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Madame Ronmei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so...
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well. I don't get it. Whatever. As long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ronmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked them.
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the phase flame to do some research as soon as
Miss Ronmei is the very image of a scholar.
she just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life helix system. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner,
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She's been...
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood in, such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. Oh, really? I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half. Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. I hope you like it too. So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
No. My research area is short stories about toilets. What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. You'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no-man's land I've entered to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult. But it was touching and enthralling as well. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. Then I'll grant you even greater rewards. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. I do trust you. This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply
Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface.
What? A place where the space station stores... Why would anyone want to know that? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I'm not hiding anything at all. I won't talk to you if you... Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone.
More season.
Say bye to breathing. Stand still.
I am not from a military background, nor do I seek military success.
I'm with you.
There's so many people. This seems to be the place.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ranmei's life cultivation formula. It says, 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice. Let's give it a shot, shall we? We need to add some other good stuff in. And now we mix them together. Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Ranmei likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really...
As expected. You look like...
Molten cheese tart is the best. What's our slogan again? 1, 2, energize yourself.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the... Oh, praise be! You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ranmei's top Oh, let me tell you something. Mr. Screwthum's followers are all very logical. Since you're so interested, you need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ranmei has been.
Ranmei, member 81 of the Genius Society. But once she arrived on the space station... Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. The end result?
I heard Madame Ranmei is very picky when it comes to snacks.
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring. So,
Did I ask about your favorites?
So this is the little...
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses. That was way too risky.
Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ranmei recognize... Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ranmei still has... There's a kind of attachment reserved for... Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to molten cheese? Good! You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese, they both hope to receive Madam... Of course! All the ones who came at us... This is called... it's genuinely puzzling. love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the... That depends. Oh? The...
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. And now, I wish for you to... I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters. Just in case, I want some help me. It'll be easy. Just remember. All right, let's go.
Hi, Ron May. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, madam. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the
Yes, a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet...
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, what about you, Qingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Wanmei? Is she still alive?
Can we ask her to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring.
Of course! You brought her in after all. It's up to you.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Wanmei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. used to turning a blind eye to these things.
I probably will. Records indicate she likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as...
Come along. I'll see you out.
What's wrong? You're not leaving. Female wears a fashionable scarf. I find...
The air in the space station has a pleasant... Dr. Primitive's true identity is not known to me.
It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. No, you misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find there's some things that I must tell you now. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more that Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome them. And now my headache. She gave me permission and said no more. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand, and I'll stay vigilant, assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, remember, there is a giant incubator. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform.
What would a sealed zone look like?
Square formation, circular formation, yuan-yang form.
Buzz.
What's up with this unit?
Buzz. Madam Herta. Open zone. High risk zone. Buzz. Service. Permission status. Madam Ron May. Class 1, clearance zone. Many esteemed guests. Buzz storage for Madame Herta's dangerous curie. Madame Ron May's cultivated life. Welcome, Buzz visitor. Basement 1, transit hub. Basement 2, shuttle. Incubator. Dangerous curio storage. Corridor. Danger. Welcome, visitor. Conclusion. You cannot enter. Assessment. Seek suggestion. Proceed to basement. Locate record.
Shit. Oh, this should be spent wisely.
I'm with you.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. They simultaneously possess two sets of... Interestingly, they also possess a kind of... inclination.
Huh? What's that sound out there? This is the headache Runmei mentioned? It's just a different flavor. I'm not one of Runmei's recognized words. Too much negative energy. Why? Why am I a failure? What's that noise? Follow me. I need to find a place for this little one.
This should be spent wisely.
that all?
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave? A little more heat.
Time for a shot.
Stand still.
Is that all?
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
I am not from a military background, nor do I seek military success.
I'm with you. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
How about letting the enemy more seasoned?
Naughty child. Nap time.
Relax.
Hope you're prepared.
I'm honored by, since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Is that all?
It's better to make no move. A little more heat.
The human body is beautiful. Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
More seasoned. I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Cutting the net.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Stand still.
Is that all?
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Say bye to breathing. Relax.
Naughty child.
This ends here. I'm with you.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
A little more heat.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Stand still.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
More seasoned. I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
You have my gratitude.
Is that all?
May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
A little more heat.
Relax.
I am not from a military background, nor do I seek military success.
I'm with you.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
The final days that member number 23 at Cha spent in the I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is life can exist in thousands of different forms. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the
You're here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
Oh, this should be spent wisely.
Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors. Well, ever since I was a child, I've always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly. To avoid blind faith in science, I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach.
More seasoning.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Stand still.
Hope you're prepared.
May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
A little more heat. I'm honored, since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
Relax.
This.
Is that all?
Say bye to breathing.
I am not from a military background, nor do I seek military success.
I'm with you.
Sounds fit. Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
Why keep such good things so hidden?
Hidden room. Buzz. Only Madame Ron May has permissions granted. Select from the below services. 1. This function has been damaged.
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is an emanator. I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it... At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. Of course, there would Daisy Ronda. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the... It is a logical decision. I will certainly... Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? I must hurry my work.
Permission granted, but select from the below services. 1. Madame Ron May, alien species. Man with plaster head. Buzz.
Seems like there's something new.
Permission granted, but...
That sound's coming from above.
Oh, this should be spent wisely.
Name of Len, a will forged in ice, never falters!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude.
It's better to make no little more heat.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Stand still.
This ends here.
Is that all? Is that all?
I'm okay.
May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
More seasoning. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Relax.
I am not from a military background, nor do I seek military success.
Does that hurt?
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Little more heat.
That's better. Stand still.
Is that all?
Time to say bye. Boom.
Relax. Nap time.
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Stand still.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Time to say bye. Boom. The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Square formation.
Huh? There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking.
Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there. Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament?
If a question is of no help, then never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. That's all you need to know. Because I can't bear to see idiots, the real Ron May's creation is hidden. Go. Take the elevator.
This is huge. The space station has an area this big? An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
You refuse the toast. Yet you still want the wine?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude.
Stand still.
Not each other.
Relax.
A will forged in ice never falters!
It's better to make no move. A little more heat.
Now time. Stand still.
Is that all?
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
More seasoning. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Time for a shot.
Relax.
Is that all?
May as well kill them all.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks. You're too good to me. Stand still.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Say bye to breathing. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Hope you're prepared.
Relax.
Time for a shot.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
How about letting the enemy strike first? Think thrice, act wise. A little more heat.
Naughty child. Nap time. Stand still. May as well kill them all. Relax.
Is that all? In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
It's better to make no move. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Say bye to breathing.
It'll destroy the space station.
Time to say bye. Boom.
This ends here.
How about letting the enemy strike first? More seasoned.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Make
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Blade and flight!
just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks, pal.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
It's on me.
It ain't over.
Nap time.
Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
Covers.
Sure, I'll play along.
How many can you block? Blade and flight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
prove. Strike with heart. I can breathe easy again.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Naughty child. That's better.
You have my gratitude.
Strike with heart.
I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Blade and flight.
This ends here. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
Strike with heart.
A little more heat.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Blade and flight. Swords descend.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
Strike with heart.
More season.
Naughty child.
You have
How
my
many can you
gratitude.
block? Blade and flight.
This ends here. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
Is that all?
Strike with heart.
It's better to make no move. I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Time for a shot. That's better.
You have my gratitude. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Is that all?
A one-time enemy. Blade and flight. Swords descend.
Is that all?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again.
name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters! This ends here.
How many can you block? Bladed flight! I can practice is over. Swords descend!
How about letting the enemy strike first? I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Bladed flight!
It's better to make no move. A little more heat.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thank you for your generosity.
Nap time.
Strike with heart!
How about letting the enemy strike first? I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I'm okay.
How many can you block? Bladed flight! Swords descend!
That'll take more than medicine. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again.
I'm okay.
Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
Nap time.
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going? Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Well, things are getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Yeah, me too. But wait, won't it look unprofessional if we attend 2 ceremonies in a row?
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Hey! That's not what I meant! I'm all for some fun!
The Xianzhou Luofu has recently overcome a crisis.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony!
No need to worry. The War Dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its... Aside from Star Skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.